The United States is obsessed with sanctions because this deal would require the United States to lift the sanctions. And now the reason Congress is objecting to this is that it wants to keep these sanctions. So let's simply do
You mean for their own sake?
Yeah, sanctions have become an end in themselves. Sanctions do not serve any purpose. Let me tell you why. When sanctions on the nuclear issue started, Iran had less than 200 centrifuges. Now Iran has 20,000 centrifuges. So sanctions have produced, just in normal calculus, 19,800 centrifuges. I mean, just do simple math. We can say in Iran that we suffered, our economic growth and development suffered, our people suffered, but at least we have 19,800 centrifuges. But let me ask you, what does the United States see as benefits of this sanctions policy for the US? What has the United States gained? 19,800 centrifuges is one gain. Another gain is the resentment of the Iranian population. Now, let me give you one example that happened last week. An Iranian patient sent a blood sample to the United States for second opinion. This must be first an affluent patient to be able to send blood samples all the way to the United States. Secondly, it must be an admirer of the United States to believe that second opinion from the United States is worth something, certainly the money that they spend. And the blood sample came to the United States and the lab refused to test it because it came from Iran. So now you have one family plus a lot of acquaintances who hate the United States now. I tell you, we are committed to resolving this issue. We want to resolve this issue. I've spent more time on this issue than anything else in the past, 12 months that I've been in office. And we are ready to continue our negotiations in good faith. The IAEA has told you time and again that Iran has lived up to every single element of the agreement that we reached in Geneva. Iran will show that we will live up to any other agreement that we have. It is important to work with Iran in order to reach an understanding. And I do not believe sanctions are such a precious commodity that you would risk losing an accommodation with Iran, ending an unnecessary crisis, opening new horizons for cooperation and accommodation in a region that requires cooperation, requires joint efforts in order to deal with common challenges.